What's going on, y'all? Bid Jerigo here, and I'm here with my cat where I would usually record. Oh Lord, let's not see that now. There we go. I just wanted to say a quick thank you for 200 subscribers on the channel before the video starts. I had gone to the range and just quickly reviewed two of the budget 300 blackout builds that I had showcased at my gun collection channel. So for those of you guys that want to see whether or not it ran reliably, the video is about to start soon. But once again, thank you guys for 200 subs on the channel. Cannot thank you guys enough. And with that being said and that out of the way, let's get into the video. Yeah. That jam or what? That jam? I don't think that jammed, and it's cheap and pretty reliable. What's going on, y'all? It is Bid Jerigo here, and we are at an outdoor range in a undisclosed location, but come check it out. Here we have our budget 300 blackout build. This is Davidson Defense upper, Davidson Defense lower with a ridiculous carry handle style riser and a cheap Pinty Amazon optic. So I got a lot of comments kind of asking me if this thing even fucking runs. So we're about to find out for you guys. We only got about a couple hundred rounds, and we're gonna see if we can zero this thing real quick for you, and then also just kind of check its general reliability, considering after taxes, this thing came around to 378 Benjamins. And excuse my nasty face, it is pretty hot out here. But yeah, let's get to it. First 20 rounds of 300 blackout. We're finna load this into our sub $400 300 blackout build. Let's see how she runs. So we are a little low on the paper, and I'm gonna see if I can grab a piece of brass, and then it seems to be pretty on left to right, the windage. Now we just got to change the elevation, and I know a lot of you guys were wondering, this is a crazy height over bore. There was a video that was already made kind of debunking height over bore on a rifle. He had this fucking sniper rifle, and it was like, it had an optic with a riser that was about like the size of a 13-year-old kid on top of his rifle, and he was able to hit pretty decent groups. So once I get this thing zeroed, let's see how pinpoint accurate I can get on that dot. All right, so we changed our zero. We went about 5 up. Let's see what that looks like on paper. Still a little low. Still definitely a little low. I had to search for the round. Can't let any of this go. 300 blackout is pretty fucking expensive. All right, I made some adjustments. Hopefully we're on. Check it out. So it looks like I still got to go up quite a bit, but I mean, it's grouping pretty good. We are around, I'd say 20 meters away from the target. It's not too far, but not a bad MOA. I mean, this is a 7.5-inch barrel, so I don't expect the MOA to be super accurate, but all that matters to me is that I'm able to hit a target, and has better ballistics than 5.56. But so far, reliability, I haven't had a single jam yet. Granted, I have only fired the first like 10 rounds, but quality-wise, this thing feels pretty good, pretty heavy duty, and especially since we have a full quad rail. How often do you see that on a 300 Blackout for under $400 for the entire build? Probably not ever. This is actually a pretty insane piece of equipment here. Made some more adjustments. Let's see if I'm on fucking target here. So we are almost there. Check that out. We got a bunch of them that are on each other, which is not bad. You know, if you shoot, you know. But yeah, we just got to get a little more up. It's kind of crazy. I think I've gone like 17 up, and this thing is, or this optic, not to shit on the optic. I mean, the red dot is doing pretty good. We're in bright as daylight. And mind you, this Pinty optic, it was only like 20 bucks, 20, 30 bucks. But yeah, let's do our adjustments and get back on paper. We're out. So I pulled left a little bit, but we are practically there. This is a me problem. That's what we call the me problem. I pulled left. But yeah, I think up next, I'm just gonna do a full mag. We'll dump it, and we'll dump it on this green one, and we'll see how we do on this green target. And then after that, I'll get my wife to shoot it, see how she does. And yeah, let's check it out. So we're sighted in pretty good. I'm just kind of slamming the trigger. And we got a few kind of in the same spot, but you know, it's about the size of a palm, just about of damage, and it's not too bad. But yeah, ran all the rounds pretty reliably. I was expecting this to jam, to be honest. We're using a Men 2 5.56 magazine on this cheap piece of crap, but it's doing good. It's doing what it needs to do. At the end of the day, that's all you can really ask for. Yeah, buddy, you got it, you got it. Yeah, well, that was good, that was good. Keep hitting like that.
I'm prepping for the recoil.
Yeah, don't anticipate it.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what you did.
Okay. But I hate that one.
Okay, not a bad grouping. Not bad at all. Pretty decent. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how she got this other target, but overall it's pretty tight. You know, it's hand tight. Nothing wrong with that. Get a quick fit check. Do I look hot? So you got the Converse, got the green pants, DPMS style kitty cat. Beautiful Hawaiian shirt. Oh yeah, I know you see it. Kind of just having fun here, but this is my budget DPMS kitty cat. So the original MSRP on these things go for around 800 to about 1,000, I would say. You might be able to snag one for around 7 to 6, but more or less they're pretty out of stock because this is a pretty in-demand gun. Look at how cartoony this thing looks. The only difference here is mine has an M-LOK slot rail instead of that regular retro rail that you see on the traditional DPMS kitty cat. But this one's also chambered in 300 Blackout, so you know you could throw that little can on that little boy and she'll run pretty quiet. But I'm too poor for a can right now, and I was able to finish this build for around $500, and it's kind of still in stock. So this is a Karis Guns, a Kanza Guns DPMS Crazy Kitty is what it's called on their website. And this thing is pretty dope and pretty cheap. I think I paid around $2.99 for the upper, and then I just used my own Davidson Defense lower. However, you can get the traditional Car 15 style brace for around $119 to $100 on Palmetto State Armory. But damn, it's a little windy. It's a little windy. But yeah, if you go with that option, it would look a little more clone correct. But at the end of the day, I don't care about clone correct. All I care about is this silhouette, and it's a pretty banging one, let me tell you. Oh. We're gonna run a couple more clips through it and see how she functions. What do you think of that?
It's fun. It hurt.
Yeah. That jam or what? That jam? I don't think that jammed, and it's cheap and pretty reliable. Anyway, yeah. That's it. All right, so if you're a broke guy like me and you want to build yourself a 300 Blackout, please don't be ashamed or scared because there's so many people that advertise expensive products, and you know, it might not be a Daniel Defense, but at the end of the day, not a lot of people train every day. You know, maybe you just need a gun for self-defense, and all you need is it to function. If that's what you're looking for, then I see no reason in not buying a cheaper option like the Crazy Kitty from Karis Guns and or anything Davidson Defense. You know, this is a new manufacturer. Sorry, it's a little windy, but it is not Palmetto State, you know, and I kind of had some trust issues going into it, but as you can see, I tested it out and it worked pretty well. So definitely like and subscribe if you're into buying cheap guns to defend yourself in your home with that are actually pretty decent and won't fuck up on you. I might be lucky. Maybe I'm the only guy that didn't get a lemon, but at the end of the day, I'm pretty happy with my purchase. So that's all that matters. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for the video. We're out here in this range and it's hot as shit. My phone is overheating, and I hope you guys enjoyed a lot of the range footage that we had out here today. And yeah, that's all. I hope you guys have a great day.